So this video will be about manage and report on an NSX infrastructure using the NSX Manager, the NSX Controller, and also ESXi again. So, well, first of all, let's go to the manager, and it's very simple. In the manager, you can just type in a list, hit enter, and you will see if all the commands that are available. Most of them here are show commands. So some handy things, some handy commands that you can use, for example, is the log. I already showed you that a few times. Show log, and then it will show log manager. Then it will show you the log, or you can do a show log reverse, and it will show you the latest messages. Those are always handy things to know. Well, another thing for the NSX Manager is to show IP route. That will show you the routing towards the rest of the network. Well, you can see that there's a default gateway. It's a static, and it has an own interface, so connected interface into this network here. So it has a default gateway address that it can talk to the rest of the network, your controllers, your vSphere environment, etc., etc. So another useful command is also the management interface, to see if something may be wrong with that. Show interface GMT, and here you can see that it's up. You can see my IP address, the .80. Well, it's full duplex, and there are no errors. Okay. So let's continue with some commands on the controller, and I think let's take the first controller. The controller is built out of a cluster, and of course you have the show control cluster status command. That is always handy, where you can see the status of the control cluster. And you can see that this controller here, the join is complete, and it's connected to the cluster majority, and everything is active. And you can issue this command on all different controllers that you have. You can also watch the history of the controllers, so you can basically view. And I think when I deployed some additional controllers in one of the previous videos, I believe in the troubleshooting one, I showed you this command as well, and this is what basically happened in the past with the controllers, or this specific controller here. Another command that's also useful is to show the cluster role. Right now it says this one is not the master. As you can see here, no, it's not the master. So it's very slow. Let me go to the second controller and issue that same command, and to the third controller as well. So, and this one is finally finished, and it says no, it's not the master for these things. This one says yes, I am the master, so too, and probably the third one will say no as well. So we have the second controller here, that is the master.